Well, it wasn't that long ago when, there was all this concern that Michael Keaton wasn't going to do the Flash movie because of COVID. And, well, guess what? He's going to do the Flash movie. So, this was quickly confirmed by his agency, ICM Partners. And so that's that. That's basically the whole story. So what the hell was this about? I mean, in the telling of it, it seemed genuine that at his age and whatnot, that he was concerned about COVID, and that it seemed like because I think the bulk of the filming will be in Britain, and he was like, "Hey, I don't know if they got that under control over there," and he was a little worried about it. And plus, he had other projects under his belt, and he hadn't even had time to look at the script. And this sounded like it was, getting late in the game because they're supposed to. I think as of now they're rolling on this. Kind of interesting because the Black Adam movie has just started as well. But anyway, but then again, I can't quite remember. It might have been that the original story was back in November or something. But we didn't hear about it till later. I may be confusing that with another story, but some time had passed, or one of the suggestions was Keaton was holding out for more money or some kind of deal. I don't know. The rumor was that this would be a springboard, if you will, for him to not only do this sort of cameo role, although it sounds like it'll be more than just a cameo for the film. And then after that's done, that his version of Bruce Wayne would continue on as a mentor figure to a Batgirl character. I'd rather see him do a live-action version of Batman Beyond. And it could be all done within that Tim Burton universe. And I don't know if Tim Burton would want to do a Batman Beyond movie, but that would be interesting if they kind of united the two and did something like that. And cast some guy to be Terry McGinnis and all of that. Maybe they'll just incorporate the Batman Beyond storyline into a Batgirl movie and do it that way, even though that's not really Batgirl's story. Batgirl, although much younger than Bruce Wayne, was active at the same time he was. This would be a retired Bruce Wayne, no longer being Batman. And I guess Batgirl Beyond is what they would do, so that it wouldn't even be the Barbara Gordon story. Yeah, whatever. But that's just one of the things they toss around, and that there could be a possibility for Keaton to continue in his version of Bruce Wayne in that form. But beyond that, why all of this happened, that he would do this, was it that? Was he, was a negotiation ploy on his part? Or was it just tossed around out there to, hey, is there still interest in a Flash movie? And, I guess I fell for that one. But I'm interested in the Flash movie. I'm certainly intrigued by the Flashpoint idea that this, somewhat derivative of it, and that this would be a magical mystery tour of the DC multiverse and all that sort of thing. And it's the Flash representing DC Comics. DC Comics was the pioneers of this thing for the superhero world of multiverse and alternate worlds and all that sort of thing. And for a while there, the rumor-wise anyway, is like Marvel's going to do the same thing at the same time, because there's rumors of cameos in the Doctor Strange film, and no doubt it's already done that there's going to be returning villains and whatnot from previous Sony Spider-Man films in the latest Spider-Man movie, somehow representing the alternate timelines and multiverse stuff in that. I would have thought because Marvel obviously over poor DC has this huge head start on their whole thing going on, and one of the rumors was that WandaVision would be the first step into this sort of stuff. Was it? Not really, Because it seemed like, they had, what's his name, Evan Peters there, coming over from the Fox version of Quicksilver into the Marvel, and then, it was just a gag, Tee-hee, tee-hee, God damn it. Or maybe not, huh? Yeah, yeah, you need to solidify that stuff. It's all that kind of stumbled, and I quit the whole thing. I quit Disney Plus, so I've seen a bit of quite a few episodes of Falcon, and yeah, that's too bad. So anyway, Michael Keaton will be back. They will do this sort of thing, and the worry about this, though, and the same thing with Spider-Man, is that they don't really have a good story. They have a lackluster plot, so it's like, look who's here, look who's coming back, look, that sort of thing. Because there was other rumors about previous Supermen showing up and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe they can recast Cyborg because, boy, Ray Fisher sure burned the bridge there. He tweeted to Walter Hamada, teasing him or something about, well, I'll come back if you apologize. Like they're desperate for him to come back after all of that. That is just really bizarre. Yeah, it's kind of sad because, in the Snyder Cut, he did a good job there. So, yeah. So I guess he won't be in it. But everybody else will be. But, again, the concern being that it's just a bunch of cameos that's supposed to wow you so that you won't notice that, this just isn't that good of a movie. And that's what I worry about. And the same could be true for Spider-Man. Spider-Man sounds even more clustered than The Flash. Because The Flash is just, you start off with Ben Affleck's Batman. Then the Flash starts warping time and whatnot, trying to undo the death of his mother. And then he stumbles into Michael Keaton. And I'm guessing if it's keeping with some similarities of the Flashpoint story, the Michael Keaton Batman will take the place of the Thomas Wayne Batman in the comic book, which is unfortunate because I thought it would have been really cool if Jeffrey Dean Morgan had reprised the role and played it out like that. But it sounds they're taking quite a few liberties with it overall. And since it involves more visiting alternate Earths rather than alternate timelines, well, there you go. So, Michael Keaton's back. That was all just nothing, really. Meanwhile, he's also involved in the MCU, because remember, he was the Vulture, and it appears his Vulture character made an appearance, if it's the same character, in the Morbius film that Sony's doing, which is a Spider-Man character. And are they going to cross it over like that? Which is a bit more complicated because it involves two different studios. But whatever. I mean, everybody wants Keaton. But yeah, because I don't like the Marvel Spider-Man films. I think they're awful. But Keaton as the Vulture was pretty damn good. But it's supposed to be a Spider-Man movie, Anyway, The Flash shouldn't be Spider-Man, but they keep everybody's chasing Peter Parker, so I guess that's what they think he's going to be. And Batman will be his mentor, like Iron Man was. But yeah. But anyway, back to the point. Michael Keaton's going to be in the Flash movie. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness, so many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.